Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. And now we're going to talk about the Giza Plateau area and the developments that are taking place there. And Prime Minister Mustafa Madbouli has spotlighted several prime plots of land near the Giza Plateau and the Grand Egyptian Museum as key opportunities for tourism development. During a meeting with tourism investors, officials explored ways to maximize the region's potential and attract investments. And to shed more light on this issue, we are pleased to have over phone Dr. Yehya Abdul. He's a tourism expert and counselor. Good morning, Dr. Yehya.
Good morning. How are you?
Thank you very much for joining us on Nile TV today. And I would like to ask you, Dr. Yehya, about the latest developments on the ground in the Giza Plateau so far.
Well, Prime Minister Dr. Madbouli last week convened with the top tourism development investors and businessmen in Egypt to project plans for the development and inshallah, like the very close, like opening of the Grand Egyptian Museum.
Yes.
And they discussed, like plans, master plans for developing the Giza Plateau and the area surrounding the pyramids and all the facilities attached to it. So the plans and the plans that have been offered by the businessmen and opportunities by the Ministry of Tourism and Antiquities is to work on adding, like more hotel capacity and tourist facilities to make, like the region ready to accommodate hundreds of thousands of visitors per year, inshallah.
Dr. Yehya, what about the private sector role in developing this area?
Well, the private sector role is to develop, like more hotel rooms within the upcoming 3 years. We'll have at least, like 20,000 hotel rooms. And these will be developed by from 10 to 15 international hotel corporations worldwide. Again, we need, like more recreation facilities, shopping centers, guest services around the area, and the Nazat Samman, which is a historical location that has been providing, like attractions, like for the visitors, like camel rides, like and the chariots and all this. So this is going to be encompassed in the development plans for the region as well.
Dr. Yehya, this mega project, how is the site being promoted globally?
Well, the ministry, will be calling on international organizations and professional ones specialized in tourism development and urban planning. So there's going to be an international competition. So the whole world, like will be open for this competition. They can, like enlist in it. And it is going to upgrade the status of the Giza Plateau and its surroundings, so the whole world will know about it and will be involved in the development and upgrading of its attractions and facilities.
Yes.
So this is going to be exposed worldwide, and the tourist facilities worldwide, organizations, associations, tour operators will be aware, and that will support this business plan and inbound tourism to Egypt.
Okay, and Dr. Yehya, what are the challenges that are facing the developers in this area?
Well, some of it, like is the excess, like population of the area, transportation, outlets, like logistics. But professionally, like international companies worldwide, they have been aware of this, and they've been developed prior to that projects, like in China, in India, in Indonesia, in Mexico. So they are aware how to develop, like historical sites that has been 45 centuries old, like the Giza Plateau, and its attractions of the sun boat, like the Sphinx, and the Great Pyramids of Giza.
And what about the plans to increase the hotels in this area and the food courts? Tell me more about that.
Well, as I already mentioned, like we need more rooms, like in especially now for the past 2 years we have the Sphinx Airport, which links Egypt to the worldwide, like we have daily flights and charter flights as well, coming from Germany, from Switzerland, from Poland, from Spain, Portugal, UK. So the presence of the Sphinx Airport make it accessible. It's only 15 minutes away from the Giza Plateau. That's the whole region and the whole area will be developed to provide at least, as I said, for the upcoming 3 years, 20,000 hotel rooms provided by international hotel corporations that announced the plans, and some of them are under construction and some of them will be opening soon.
Dr. Yehya, we are all expecting the Grand Egyptian Museum to be inaugurated soon. So tell me more about the preparations that are taking place to this Grand Egyptian Museum inauguration.
Well, this is really this is an icon for the for the 21st century, and we are waiting for the upcoming of the new year, inshallah, 2025. Because the stages of finishing and completing the museum are already completed. So in this year, inshallah, upcoming year, will be the opening of the Grand Egyptian Museum, which it's 100,000 artifacts and the whole collection of King Tutankhamun under one roof, and its facilities, auditorium, attractions, convention and auditorium, meeting rooms, and its laboratory, for restoration, which makes it one of the top museums worldwide.
Okay, do we expect after the opening of the Grand Egyptian Museum a flow of tourists?
Definitely, yes. I am familiar with many top media, travel, and travel writers worldwide.
Yes.
And many of them would like to come to Egypt and, make a preview to write to their audiences worldwide, in classic media and in digital marketing media as well, about the museum. So the whole world is anticipating the full opening of the museum, so they can enjoy its secret attractions and
okay, Dr. Yehya, how would such efforts position the region as a world-class tourist destination and attract significant foreign investments?
Can you say this again?
I was asking you about attracting foreign investments after the inauguration of the Grand Egyptian Museum.
Well, currently we have, as I mentioned, these 20,000 rooms will be developed by international investors. So this is one portion of the investment coming to the country. We have Nile cruises up the Nile. We have other facilities on the Red Sea in Alamein. So Egypt has been recognized worldwide as a top tourist destination, and this year, inshallah, will be exceeding 50 million visitors, and the upcoming year we expect 20 million with the grace, of opening the Grand Egyptian Museum. So that's why we have international investors who come to Egypt to develop and produce hospitality projects, airlines, and tour operations and the cruise lines as well.
Dr. Yehya Abdul, a tourism expert, thank you very much for talking to us on Nile TV on The Breakfast Show. And ladies and gentlemen, by this we reach the end of our episode today. Stay tuned for more to come on Nile TV International. Thanks for watching. I'm Abdul.